guys, welcome back to another video. Lately I've been filming a lot of speed paints in my digital art programs, so for this video I wanted to get my sketchbook back out and film a traditional cozy draw with me video. So if you also like to draw, go ahead and get your sketchbook out or whatever you're working on right now and feel free to draw alongside me. But whether you're drawing or not, I hope you enjoy this video. My talking point for today will be about sort of a reflection on this past year as my first official year as an art YouTuber, and what I'll be drawing today will be a spread of my OCs, just very sketchy, messy, very loose, mostly from imagination, but I'll be referencing a couple of outfits that I think are cute. I can't believe I haven't gotten a chance to do this yet, but I kind of wanted to do a whole spread in just graphite, so I'll be just using my graphite pencil and my Tortillion and just kind of seeing what happens. I think it'll turn out kind of cool, or I think it did turn out kind of cool. I don't know why I was just speaking as if I haven't seen the result. But anyway, so yeah, let's jump right into the topic of the video. First of all, I can't believe it's already been a year, but actually this isn't my first year doing YouTube ever. I've actually been on YouTube for over 13 years now, and not just having an account or watching videos for 13 years, like I've been making videos for over 13 years now, which is crazy to be able to say. I started my first YouTube channel for fun when I was in middle school. That was back in 2011. At the time, the type of videos that were most popular and what I was most into watching and making at the time were blank Next Top Model, be it Anime's Next Top Model or Animal Crossing's Next Top Model. You just had to be there. There were fan-made anime transformations by YouTubers and fan-made anime series too. The fanime community was huge back in the day. Animation memes weren't as much of a thing back then, but they still existed, and the ones that were popular at the time were Kaiparina, Caramel Dancin', and Poffendorf, just to give you a general idea of what was popular on YouTube at the time in the smaller community that I was in. Although I've since privated a lot of my old videos, my old channel does remain preserved as sort of a time capsule for myself from a different time and era in life. The intention to rebrand under a new username and channel had to do with just growing up in general, changing as a person, and wanting to have a fresh start with the intent to take my art and my online presence seriously while preserving what I had made for fun in my childhood. So the Latte Swirl channel was created in October of 2021 during the time that I was most active on Instagram. There were no uploads on the channel until January 2023 just because of my full-time job at the time and just some things happening in my personal life that kind of made it hard to start something new like YouTube at the time. But even by the time things mellowed out more, I still felt kind of hesitant and unsure to post on YouTube. I finally uploaded the very first video on this channel in January 2023 thanks to a good friend of mine giving me the push I needed to do so. I didn't start uploading regularly to the channel until July 2023 when another big change happened in my personal life that granted me the opportunity to have a little bit more time to dedicate to YouTube. I consider my art fight video from last year my real first upload to the channel. The amiibo card unboxing was just sort of a practice and made it easier to upload something because it took away some of the pressure by already having a video on the channel. And from then, I tried a lot of different video styles while I was still new and while I was still small, as in like, you know, under 1K, ranging from topics that were more trending to topics that I was just interested in. I resolved that across the videos I make, my main draw that I would like from my videos would be the voiceover style. Like, I feel like that's my style of video, the kind that's good for background listening and keeping company while someone might be drawing or doing chores, etc., with the added visual element being a bonus if you're also interested in my art or process. I figured that was the perfect style of video for me to make because I enjoy watching those types of videos the most, ones that are listenable, so I figured there must be other people who might feel the same as me. And it turned out to be true, at least according to the feedback from my viewers. Videos in which I'm talking all the way through seem to be the ones that people like the most. I do still have to work on better recording quality, like getting rid of mouth sounds when I talk, which does bother me as well, trust me. I'm trying to fix it. But there's nothing wrong with improving over time. No one starts out doing things perfectly. An additional challenge I run into often and still do is coming up with talking topics, but that's something that can be improved on in the future as well as I come up with new ideas over time or become inspired by recent events, etc. Anyway, later in my YouTube journey in November of 2023, after my husband and I had returned from our honeymoon, my channel reached the qualifications to become monetized, which was a huge goal reached. I'm still very small and don't earn a lot compared to others, but It's been super helpful on top of my day job, just with the cost of living and buying groceries and stuff. So when I say thank you for watching my videos, I seriously really mean it because it helps me out more than you know. The video that brought me to that goal and carried my channel for a while was my starting a new sketchbook video, which remains at this time my most viewed video on this channel. Some of my goals with this new channel include surpassing the stats of my old one, but while I may be able to surpass 25,000 subscribers, maybe one day, if I stay consistent with uploading and all that, I don't think I could even dream of capturing lightning in a bottle again like I did with one of my animations on my old channel that somehow skyrocketed to 2.5 million views. I have long already accepted that that's just like a one-time thing and everything, but low-key, I'm still so proud of that I can even say that a video of mine or anything that I put on the internet has reached that level of viewership at all. Like, it still blows my mind. But again, since I wasn't exactly taking YouTube seriously at the time, and I was sort of at a weird place with my art at that time as well, I never capitalized on that new attention. Before I had uploaded that video, I think my old channel was only kind of hovering around 1.7k subs, so the majority of the subs on my old channel came from that one viral video. With this new channel, I want to prove to myself that I can hit numbers like that again, specifically the subs again. I don't ever expect any of my videos to reach that level of viewership again, but this time I want to hit that goal because of consistent hard work and dedication versus a one-time viral video, if that makes sense. Another goal and intention that I have with this channel is to inspire others. Art is something so personal, and it's so easy to get discouraged when we, for example, compare ourselves with others or when life just gets us down. While I still have my fair share of insecurities, I feel like I'm in a pretty good place with my art right now, and I wish to give some of that good feeling to the artists and creatives who watch my videos, and hopefully helping people to learn to be more confident in themselves and to love their own artwork more, regardless of all the different skill levels we're at, because it just makes life so much more fun, and it's in our nature to be creative and share stories and be inspired by one another, and more people should let themselves explore their creative side, even when life gets busy and stuff, as much as they can. After a year of semi-regular posting, I'm even more resolved to take YouTube seriously, like even more seriously than I've been taking it already, and work harder on my channel. One of my plans is to consistently put out one video a week, and I am working so hard to achieve that goal. In this past year so far, I've uploaded 26 videos, including this one, which averaged out becomes a video every 2 weeks. I did take a couple of breaks between now and last year, so it wasn't every 2 weeks, but that's just the average. Not terrible, but I really want to see how well my channel performs if I challenge myself to not miss a single week in uploading. We will see how I do. I'm shooting for Fridays as my upload day, but realistically, sometimes it could be Thursday evening, maybe it could be Saturday, so just keep an eye out during later in the week in general so you don't miss a new upload from me, or subscribe and turn on notifications so you will absolutely be notified. I also would like to continue trying out diverse video ideas while I'm still relatively small, but it's about time we had some regular series on the channel too. I have already categorized some of my similar videos into playlists, but each of the playlists are still really small, and I want to fill up each of them so it'll be easier to binge watch whatever type of video you want to see. While I make videos according to a few common topics, I think for now the main series on my channel that I want to focus on is Cozy Draw With Me's, because I think that's what this channel does best and what it's most known for. Simple, easy to watch, something regular viewers almost expect to see at this point, and relatively easy to make, thankfully. One thing I learned after a year of uploading is first and foremost to be patient and not to stress over analytics. Just focus on your personal why for creating in the first place. That is the biggest lesson I've learned so far. It can be immensely discouraging to work so hard on a video only for it to just flop. But I've learned that you just can't let that stop you from continuing on, you know? YouTube requires great patience and endurance to grow a platform. It's a marathon, not a sprint. And every video, even the ones you least expect, have a chance of being picked up by the algorithm all over again. For example, my art fight video from last year got picked up all of a sudden this year again, and that surprised me so much to see it get so popular all of a sudden. So now I know firsthand it's just best to ignore the numbers and just remain focused on putting out consistent videos, making good quality videos that you're proud of, because being a YouTuber is a long game, and honestly, you never know when or which videos of yours might reach a new audience. Sometimes I like to watch videos like tips for starting YouTube and stuff just for fun, and oftentimes a piece of advice I hear a lot is that your first 10, 20, or even 50, I've heard sometimes, videos are not going to be good, and you should just accept that. That actually strangely encourages me a lot, and the more I think about it, I think, well, if I can just get it in my head to have a mental goal of just upload however many videos, Like, for example, low-key, I'm just trying to kind of get this channel to 100 videos and just see where I'm at from there and not worry about other analytics too much. Just let my primary goal be just get to 100 videos and then see where we're at, if that makes sense. I don't know why. Yeah, it's like strangely encouraging for me because I think that kind of mindset helps you to ignore analytics that would otherwise kind of slow you down if certain things don't perform as well as you want them to or anticipate them to within like a shorter time frame. So that's something else that has been helping me a lot through this journey too. And I know this doesn't sound encouraging, but it's encouraging to me. If my first however many videos are bad, like say my first 25 videos are bad, or just get it in my mind that my first 50 videos are bad, this is gonna sound totally crazy because it would probably sound super discouraging to someone else, but in my mind it's weirdly encouraging again because I'm like fairly proud of the videos I've made already. I mean, they're a little bit cringe, like I have to be in the right mood to rewatch them again because if I just rewatch them on any day, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I do not want to hear or see this. This is the worst. But overall, in general, I am pretty proud of what I've made so far. So the way I think about it in my head is if these are my bad videos, then I can't wait to see what my good videos look like. Does that make sense? And I think progressing as an artist works very similarly because the only way you're going to improve is if you make art. Like, you just have to make bad art because eventually you're going to make the good art. And I think it's the same for YouTube videos. So already having that mindset as an artist, that makes it way easier to translate as a YouTuber. I still have a lot to learn personally, but thank you so much for supporting me so far and for being patient with me and for interacting with me in the comments and just by watching my videos in general. I just really appreciate it. And oh my gosh, especially as I approach this next huge milestone of 10,000 subscribers. I'm not there quite yet, but I am just in awe of how close I am to that number. I'm just so extremely grateful to all of you for enjoying my art and my videos and wanting to keep up with it and just getting my platform to where it is today. I really seriously thank you. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like and commenting, letting me know your thoughts, and if you're on a YouTube journey as well. If you're interested in other ways to support me, I have a Ko-fi where you can gift a one-time donation, and I also offer monthly memberships over on Patreon where I offer early access to my webcomic and manga pages, full tours of my private sketchbooks, and studio vlogs documenting the behind the scenes of my life as an artist and showing off my creative process. And yeah, if you're also on this YouTube journey, definitely let me know in the comments because I love finding other small channels. Even if you don't have a small channel, if you have a big channel, I want to hear about it too because I love finding new channels to watch. And yeah, I mean small channels in particular, I actively seek them out because they're just so interesting to me. It's like this is a new up and coming person and it's like a secret YouTuber. Nobody knows about them yet. That's what I feel like sometimes, a secret artist, a secret YouTuber. But yeah, let me know what kinds of videos you make and I just might check them out while I'm drawing. And I hope you enjoyed the video if you watched it. I think this spread turned out really nice. I've always wanted to do a graphite only spread like this because I did one page like this in an old sketchbook with this Ohuhu marker background and it looked so cool, and I told myself one day I'm gonna do a whole spread of this, and I'm glad today was finally that day. Anyway, thank you again so much for watching. All the best to you, and I will see you in my next video, hopefully next week. Bye bye!